Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Half-Assed Gaming. My name is Weacro, and today we're going to get back into World of Warcraft. Hey, look who it is. It's my wolf, Worgen. So, I did a couple things between the last two videos. I kind of did a couple quests because they were just simple, generic gathering quests and killing quests. So, I went ahead and skipped those. And also, there he is. Got a bear, finally. Got my mange weed bear. I had this bear, I actually had to travel all the way over to near Iron Forge to get to him. You want to check out his stats. There we go. There they are. Nothing too special, just a simple bear, but I actually have no problems with this bear ever since when I stopped playing 3 years ago. They may have changed it with the expansion, they may have nerfed him, I'm not quite sure. I have to look at my older characters, but he seems to be doing good so far. He's been pretty much tanking like I've had, I was doing the old strategy of him just tanking and I just kind of sit back and pop some shots off. So, also, I just accepted a quest from this guy, Tree Tender, and I hear that once you finish his mission, he returns back to town, which is an interesting use of phasing, I guess. It's not really interesting, but it's good to see that they went back through the vanilla gameplay and actually fixed some things. Actually made it. They spiced up the old quests. So, get some kills off. These guys are pretty simple. One thing I don't like is when you leave this area, or when you leave Gilneas, you're already at like level 12, yet the enemies you fight by the time you actually get to this area are still level 11, level 10, which is kind of disappointing considering like you want to level up quickly. You kind of can't. Let's see if I can open this. Nope, it's inside there. Oh, that's my bear in there. Get out of there, silly. But, yeah, there's a rat. Okay. So, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got some bears in cages, actually. Oh, wow. So, from what I understand in this quest, isn't killing... Okay, corrupting these bears was actually done via the bears killing the rats. They were eating the rats. They were infecting the rats. So, why take the why capture the bears? I mean... These, I don't know what we're fighting here, but, oh look, I gotta kill this guy, so I might as well go ahead and get on that now. That was way too easy. See, this goes back to the, oh, Corruptor's Master Key, okay. This goes back to that whole thing I was stating earlier. That these things are pretty much, all the enemies you fight, I have the Master Key. Yeah, I do. Oh, okay, it's a quest item. Alright, cure speed, blah blah blah, free 8 uncorrupted Trestle Bears. I don't know why, all they're gonna do is maul me when they get out. And they're bears, isn't that what they do? But, going back to the subject I was talking about, I kinda don't like the fact that these enemies are all within the green, as you can see. Well, click on his dead body. See, level 11, which I find is kinda ridiculous. I mean, maybe it's to slow, the questing down. I mean, that could be a possibility. What in the world was that? Apparently I can mine the bear. But, maybe to slow your leveling down, so that people would actually pay for their subscriptions longer instead of just reaching level 80 within the first couple of days. I mean, look at this guy. He's already in the black. I mean, this is kind of dumb. I have to grab these foul anchors and move on. It still kind of bothers me that they would, look at these... Grell. I mean, they're half the sizes of these bears. I want to know how they actually managed to get the bears into the cages. I mean, wouldn't the cost and maintenance of a bear be more than... What is going on? Somebody's in here with me. But wouldn't the cost and maintenance of a bear be more expensive than a rat? I mean, think about the logistics of it. It's already bad enough that those poor things have to get the bears in the cages, but then you got to take care of the bears. I don't think you're going silly. Steady shot. No. Oh, finally a challenge. Yes. Well, not much of one, but it was better than what I'm used to. And we got a dead growl. Go ahead and free this bear. What I do like though is that, you know, it's taking these simple quests of, you know, 1 or 2, 3, or it takes one quest and turns it into 3. I mean, I actually find this a lot better way of questing than the old vanilla version, because back when I played in the old vanilla version, you would actually have to, you know, grab a multiple quest in town, and then you would have to go from area to area. But now it seems like they just went ahead and you can just go ahead and pick one quest and then just have it all taken care of in one swoop, which is good. This saves time. It saves, hold on here, drop this bags. You know, it saves a lot of issues that I was having. What I do like though is it does kind of, I mean, it's a decent story. I mean, you know, this kind of just goes really well off of what happened with Galneas. I mean, you know, it's not like all happy-go-lucky. I mean, things are still bad. You know, even though I left Galneas, there's still, you know, strife and issue with the world of Azeroth. So, go ahead and grab this cage. No, that's not all of them yet. What in the world? Oh, that's a team of them. Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and solo this myself, homie. Appreciate it. Go ahead and open up this cage. Drop that guy. Drop that cat. I think he was the boss that I just killed. Alright, that's all of them freed. Now, if I remember right, there should be another quest in this cave. I just have to look for it. Maybe those other 2 people have gotten to it. I'm not sure. Hopefully not, because then that would let me get some more XP instead of having to wait. It's somewhere around here, so I have to keep looking. Here we are in this deep, dark, and muggy cave. Go ahead and run across here. I don't feel like fighting anybody. There we go. Yeah, I thought so. I need to kind of keep... Oh wow, this guy's still alive. I need to start getting my practice in better with this hunter, because I noticed that I've been letting the enemy get too close to me. Crude and hastily assembled, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Tree tender, you're discovering. Deliver. Oh! Oh wow. And there goes your $5 chemistry set. They're not going to be too pleased about that. So I just need to kill more of these little thrush or grezzles or whatever they're called. Take care of it. See, I like this. This really gets rid of the one reason why I left WoW, is because all the questing was just, you know, your destroy, defend, escort, gather. You know, they were just boring, you know, quests that you get over and over again. See, this kind of changes things, and I hear this kind of continues on further down Darkshore. So I really wish I could fast forward so I can, for the interest of time. I really should have put my I want to make sure all my quests are complete. Oh, what? He's not dead? Okay, I guess we're going back in, folks. I guess I have to kill this dude. No problem. We're gonna have to speed things up a little. I thought he was the guy, the Vile Corruptor. That's no problem. I think he's back there in that dark cave that I was just in, so... Oh, someone else destroyed the chemistry set. Get him, bear. Kill. Yeah, buddy. Never stood a chance. Somehow, we figured all this out, where this cave was and everything, via crabs. I had to collect crabs and collect clamshells. I don't know, it was something stupid like that, and then all of a sudden, magically, you know, hey, oh no.
I can't cast that yet.
See, I don't kind of like that. See, I mean, you want me to slay this guy, which is a generic slaying quest to begin with. I mean, you know, spice it up. You know, make him an elite. I mean, there was already an elite troll in here. Why not just make an elite? You know, I mean, if he's the head of everything, he should be actually stronger than that troll. I find that kind of silly. Oh Christ, this is gonna take a while, and this is gonna be a bit before this charges up. I can't wait till level 20, because then I can actually run on all fours, and then I can get a mount anyways. But the mounts are slow. But I hear using my running on all fours is actually faster than your starting mount. I don't know whether that's true or not. I have a really bad frame rate, but we'll see when we get there. So we're moving. Man, my frame rate is deplorable today, and I don't know why. I was doing fine yesterday. Oh well, I'll get it fixed later. It's nothing too bad. I mean, it's still playable, and I mean, I'm pretty sure it's still watchable. I'll be sure to review the tape. The tape, really? Really? Oh my God! How much aggro does my bear? Oh, okay. It's just. I was gonna say, that was ridiculous if I'm throwing up that much aggro. You know, I'm really strongly just thinking about leaving here and going towards the Eastern Kingdoms, because at least there I know the questing line. If it's still the same, I mean, I can see it's generally probably the same. You know, you go from, I believe, let's see here. No, that's not it. That's not it either. Oh, there we go. That's Ironforge. Yeah, you know, you go from Stormwind to Westfall, Duskwood to Stranglethorn Vale. So, and then from there you go back to Kalinor, and then you go to Dislis. That used to be my old route, but it doesn't look like I'll be doing that this time. I mean, which is good. I mean, it gives me a nice little change of pace. You know, it's better than the same old. Because, I mean, all I had before was a Hunter and a Death Knight. And then, you know, obviously with the Death Knight, by the time you left your starting area, you were already, you know, good enough to go into, you know, Outworld. And then, is it Outland? Outworld? Let me look that up. I'm kind of curious. Outland. Okay. Yeah, you were already good enough to go to Outland. And then you leveled up so quickly in Outland, you didn't even have to complete like most of the areas, and then you're already up in Northrend. So I do like that they, you know, like this right here, you know, the huge chasm ripped into the beach and all that. I like all this kind of stuff because this actually, you know, gives the game a fresh feel from when it was out in vanilla. You know, things were, you know, oh, there was a war between the you know, Arthas and the rest of the people. Now, you know, war broke out between the two factions over resources, I believe, and now
Off and away.
that big old dragon went and screwed everything up for everyone. See, look at that. And just out of one simple quest. This is that guy, by the way, that we saw earlier. Let's see here. No, but I can sell him, so that's no issue. But see, out of all this, I've actually got
May the stars guide you.
4 quests completed, which is actually not a bad thing. Booyah. So, here we are, back in the town. I need to find a vendor. Actually, I know where he's at. Gonna go vending. Here we are. This dwarf here.
Finest wares in the land.
The finest wares. Bet you do. Nope, nope. Let's see here. Hold on, folks. Just trying to look and see what the tab for. Here we are. 43. These boots are actually better. Yes. Okay. So yeah, 51. There we go. And now I can sell these. 18 back armor, which is 19 plus 1 strength. Which really doesn't make a big difference considering I use a gun, so don't need that. Tiger's Eye's not really needed. No, no, no. Actually, I may have screwed. Nope, we're good. 23 belts. 29 belts, so we're good on that. 33 bracers, but I can't use them because they're male. Some crawler meat, which we don't need. Selling them corrupted crawler meat. I find that kind of funny. Alright, let's see what many quests we got here. We got 3 that I can do, so I'm going to go ahead and get to them.
What brings you here?
Final Flame, so... Extinguish the final flame. Alright. Should stop. I mean, if you guys actually want to know the quest story and all that, just go ahead and pause it. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and read through them. And I know you guys want to hear me read through them. And some wacky voice. So silly. Okay. Oh, sweet, I get to off this dude's wife. That's already dead. I'll free her spirit.
Good luck.
Which usually just means me fighting them for no apparent reason. Okay, Grimclaw.
Goodbye.
Alright, so apparently this guy's pet has been misplaced during the cataclysm, and it's up to me to go find him. So we're going to go ahead and go do that. Let's go ahead and go open our map, see where we got to go. I think I can actually jump on one of these tigers. It's kind of like a yeah, I'm pretty sure actually. If I remember right, watching some gameplay footage, there was some tigers over here that you can actually jump on and ride, and they'll actually take you to your destination. So, where is it? Or did they get rid of them? Nope, there it is. Night Saber Rider.
I am one. Goddess watch over you.
Yeah, buddy. That looks so odd. You've got a feral beast riding on a feral beast. Beastception. Sorry, I'll stop right there. Corny jokes aside, I actually like this. This is actually kind of something I wanted to see previously back in vanilla. It was not really flight paths, but something where I can actually get from point to point within a small area. And you know, I mean, good on Blizzard. I mean, we should see more of these. These are actually something I really want to see. It's more like traveling areas, traveling points. Alright, dude, what do you want, girl? Kill 6 cursed highborn and 6 writhing
Be
highborn.
careful.
Word, that should be no problem.
Extremely charged.
Oh boy, this isn't good. I did not see that. Oh, that's no problem though. You know, I love the fact that my bear can like maul, you know, something that isn't really actually there.
I need a target.
Isn't actually a being. It's good to know that my bear is able to chew, you know, through a ghost's face. Because I know in some MMOs and some games, you can't kill a ghost. You actually have to, you know, use magic of some kind. Get him. There you go. Again, I really need to start using this tab button. It has been a while since I played. Death welcomes you. You should know. Oh, grizzly bracers. Let's see if they're actually worth having. So I don't think I really have a decent set. Well, oh no, it's for my wrist. 22 armor, 23 armor. Yeah, we're gonna actually take that. We're gonna equip it.
It's too far away.
I do like that they kind of extended the ranges on the Hunter. It kind of makes the, you know, the game fair. Because I remember back when
I can't cast that yet. I'm still in charge.
no, but I remember back when the Outland expansion came out. The aggro was ridiculous on some of these enemies. We used to make jokes that they would come all the way from, the monsters would come all the way from Outland from to the player beginning areas and start slaying everybody. So I'm glad they actually extended ranges on the Hunter, because I was having huge difficulties, especially in places like Stranglehorn Vale, where, you know, me being barely level 30, I'm fighting level 35 beasts, and I was having a hard time. Now at least I know I can, you know, send my bear out, get some attacks in, hit the, you know, hit the enemy first, and then have my bear aggro him. That's another thing I noticed, is that they actually changed the bear a little. They actually changed the pet system. I remember they used to have a system where if you fed the bear or your pet multiple times, he would, you know, go from being good for nothing to, like, you know, your spiritual, you know, bond or something like that. I forgot what it was, something like that. He was like your best friend, and then he goes from being your best friend to being, like, you know, I don't know, friend of the family. I don't know. Hold on, I gotta go over here to the skull. Go ahead and jump down here, and I still don't like the fact that these enemies are within the green. I mean, I feel like this should not be, you know, it's me being such a high level. I'm already level 16, and yet I'm running into level 11 still. I don't know whether they did this because the Night Elf story is perhaps maybe. No, quit it. You know, the Night Elf story might be somewhat different because, like I said, they, in a previous video, they do keep you within the starting area in the beginning of, you know, in the beginning until you're level 12, 13, when in, you know, the older classes, the other races, like human, dwarf, you're out of there by level 9, 10. I think that girl probably already went off that chick. See, I mean, they're already in the black. I'm getting no EXP doing this. And, you know, I feel like I'm just wasting my time at the moment. So I killed the people. I need to go find this guy's wife and go off her. Go ahead and track this quest so I can figure out, get this chick. And locate Grimclaw. So, let's see where I gotta go for. I'm in the general vicinity, so that's good. So for 2 of these, I can actually get them completed now. That's it. Say, like I said, this goes back to the whole. Oh, I just noticed there's a tornado there. Why is it when I look at it, it disappears? That's so odd. Oh, here we go. There's that flame. Now, let's go ahead and extinguish this. Problem taken care of. Well, it's good to know the people I need to slaughter now come to me. Even though, like I said, it's kind of weird to actually kill something that is ethereal. It's good to know my bear can kill ethereal things by showing on its face. We're going back to the subject of the pet. I don't know if Pt.3s are still in. Maybe at a later level. I'll have to look. I think there's where that spirit chick's supposed to spawn, so I'll wait. Go ahead and just do some warring kills. What in the world was that? Your life has no purpose. Well, yeah, I'm playing World of Warcraft. I mean, you kind of don't have to. You don't have to shove that in. I mean, that hurts a lot, actually. I don't know. /sit. And we wait. Waiting. I don't like that the respawn on a lot of this takes forever. I am not freaking joining a guild. Not yet, at least. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this quest in right here as we wait. It's kind of interesting to see this person over here. I mean, she looks pretty decked out for a level 13 mage. I'm guessing, you know, probably a previous character. This has been using some of the bank money to buy some good stuff from the auction house. Going on auction houses, I kind of don't. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't mind them. They don't bother me any. But I feel like they actually take the fun out of the game. You know, the questing to get these items, the constant grinding to get. Where is this chick at? I seriously need to do something about this frame rate because it's actually now becoming a hassle. That her? No, that's a night elf. So with the new Mist of Pandaria expansion coming out, it kind of makes me wonder, well, what are the Pandarians? Are they Horde? Are they Alliance? Or do you get to kind of choose? I kind of haven't looked into it because I kind of don't want to spoil, you know, because I know there's a lot of gameplay out there. I mean, that's why I know so little, and that's why I'm kind of, you know, behind the curve now with World of Warcraft. Good, she's back. Let's go. Nobody had better kill her. Oh, Lord. Just slow me down, lady. Just slow me down. But what was I talking? Oh yeah, pets. I wonder if they actually. Oh, here we go. This chick. I want to know maybe if they're gonna have some new leveling. I always wanted. What did she just cast on me? I always wanted when I was playing the vanilla version. I always wanted that you could actually ride your pet as a mount. You know, especially something as big as a bear or a or something close to that. Because I remember back during one of the updates, you could actually get an Athrani war bear. I actually remember this bear. This thing was cool, and I was like, it would be so cool if I could. Hold on here, folks. If I could use the bear as a pet, and then when I wanted to go and ride onward, I can actually jump on my bear and move forward. Because I know there are some people who actually got, you know, the war bears themselves as pets, if I remember right. I'm probably wrong though. It's been a while since like I said, 3 years since I played. And I think that update was out some 4 years ago. So. Whee! Oh, I really wish I could fast forward this a little bit so that we can get more content. I mean, here we have the lovely rolling plains of Darkshore. You got your trees, you got another tree, and you have a huge twister that for some reason every time I look at it disappears. I think that has something to do with... Oh wow. I'm pretty sure that has something to do with my... Oh God! Why did I do that? Why did I do that? My fault. But that twister probably is the result of me actually downing the graphics a little for the fact that I'm using a capture software, and I don't want to wind up having, well, frame rate drops, which, well, I guess we're having now anyways. Which is odd, because it's the same settings I used yesterday. God, I feel like I'm playing on my old Toshiba. So, I'm going to go ahead and find this bear, which is in this general area. Do I have to jump down there? Let me look. Maybe there's a way. Yeah, there's a way across. Okay. Cannonball! I like how my bear jumps in too. Has no qualms. Will follow his master to death. Now that is a partner. That is a companion. Oh, there we go.
How may I help?
Grimclaw is too injured to move. Of course he is.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Off this chick.
I am listening.
Now here, this is actually where things get kind of interesting. Okay, this is just your simple
Bashar.
capture,
Hello.
or your gathering, I should say. Yeah, see, this is the one I heard about. This is actually really interesting because there is a way where you can actually collect the items you need and not kill the animal, not kill the wildlife. So, but for the interest of time, go ahead and end it here. Go ahead and log out. Thanks again for watching. Oh wow. I guess I got 20 seconds to talk to you guys. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and just jump out. But thanks again for watching. My name's Weacro, and